One deserves access to eye care. Unfortunately, some cannot afford comprehensive eye exams that detect and prevent eye disease that can lead to vision loss. The Florida Optometry Eye Health Fund promotes access to comprehensive eye care to help the less fortunate reach their full potential. If you know someone in need, urge them to contact the Community Health Center of West Palm Beach and help them see a clearer future.
If you had any idea how absolutely insane the stock market is,
unconventional wisdom is sweeping the nation, and you are next.
You need to stop being dependent on a paycheck.
The Del Walmsley Show is on WNN, Mondays at 5, Tuesday through Friday at noon.
Have you tried investing in the stock market and haven't done very well? Come into Online Trading Academy. Have your investments lost money and you're frustrated because the only thing your broker says is ride it out? Hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Pro investors show you how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets. You'll see the best way to pick stocks, options, futures, and Forex using a patented rules-based strategy taught only at Online Trading Academy. How to find the right investments, how to time the market, how to protect money from risk. For over 20 years, thousands have learned how to invest from home at Online Trading Academy. Come in and see what this school's all about at a free half-day class. They're all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Stewart, and Port St. Lucie. Seating is limited, so call Online Trading Academy now to win a pair of tickets. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
Gallbladder problems, gingivitis, a bad back, indigestion, fatigue, low libido, not sleeping well, need to lose weight. Just some of the topics you'll hear about. Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Join me Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Open up in everyone. Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world. Won't you be a part? There's a light, there's a light that shines inside of me. Oh, there's a light, oh, there's a light that shines inside of you. There's a light in me and you. And there is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we are spiritually speaking to all of you all across the nation. And we are going to raise up the vibration and connect to all of you. And as we connect, we know that all across this nation, we are going to connect and share everything that we need. And as we grow and connect with all of us, we are going to make a difference today, because when one door closes, another one opens. You know, there's that saying, God closes a door and opens a window. So are you standing there going, someone's knocking at my door, somebody's ringing the bell, do me a favor, open the door and let them in, oh yeah. And then we find the door's not opening. Going, I have been setting my intentions. I've been doing my spiritual work. I've been planning and working towards this goal, and I keep hitting this closed door. If you are finding that things are closing in front of you and you are not where you want to be, sometimes we need to take a good look around, take a good look at ourselves, and really see where we want to go. And perhaps there's a different version. You know, as humans, we tie ourselves into this belief of how we imagine things should be. I got a vision, I got a dream, this is how I want it. And in the analytical mind, we think, and we see things the way we believe it should be. And we make a decision. Often we make a decision based on past experiences, on limited beliefs, on conditions that we've had in our life, and based on maybe what is currently going on in our life that is maybe uncomfortable, that we want to shift and change. And sometimes we make a decision based on fear or uncomfortability, and it's not in that higher vibration, that place of one with the Buddha, as they say, in the state of meditation, right? So when we're in that place and we're not feeling that we are making a choice for a reason that's for our highest good, our higher self, and it's a reactive choice, sometimes we find ourselves making a choice that's really not a very good choice at all. Or we are being pushed to something. And so when we set an intention and we look at a goal or a desire, and we look at what's in front of us, and we feel like we've done everything possible to get where we want to be, believe we want to be, sometimes we have to take a step back, look at the closed door, and turn around and go a different way. and look for another opportunity or another version of what we desire to manifest. The universe receives the messages of what we desire in the highest vibrational frequency, and it translates to something magnificent. And when we set out that desire, that intention, so let's say it's a young person wanting to be a football player, and maybe they say it when they're 8 years old, and then 10 years old, and 15, and now they're on the team in high school and they're getting ready for college. They set out that desire in the first instance that that little boy said, I want to be a football player, or I want to be a baseball player. The universe already began a series of events, happenings, connections, and blessings that will open the door to meet the desire of the young boy. But somewhere along the line, the signal that the young boy would send up, or the signal that you've sent up when you were young versus the signal that you send out now, becomes a little wobbly because it begins to become murky and cloudy based on other people's thoughts, suggestions. Maybe someone at the age of 12 tells the little boy he's not a good football player, and that's really not his sport. But he knows inside of him that maybe he can do this. He feels that possibility. And so he practices, and he gets a personal coach, and he works out, and he practices with the team, and then he moves himself up, and maybe he becomes the team captain. And he's there, and he's connected. But somewhere that little message underneath is still sending out that frequency that someone had said that maybe he's not good enough. And so the wobble begins. And we find ourselves battling between the conditioned and limiting beliefs that have been given to us. And so we set our intentions with a wiggle room of a backup plan. And I had this conversation with someone not too long ago. We were talking about someone had a backup plan. And she said, but my belief is when someone has a backup plan, that means that they're already planning to fail because they don't really think that their idea or their plan or their desire is really going to come to be. So just in case it doesn't work, we need a backup plan. That's a plan to fail. Pure and simple. That means you're planning on failing. And just in case you're wrong and you succeed, at least you had a backup plan. And when we set that intention that way, that's that murky, murky waters that we create around this pristine vision of what we desire. And the universe says, I've got the best version for you. But now in that murky mindset, in that conditioned belief, we now begin to move forward towards the goal, the desire, to manifest the intention. Whatever it is, a career, a relationship, an aspect of financial well-being, health, whatever it is you desire, whatever dream is unfulfilled within you, whatever aspect you have yet to achieve, the universe has the best possible version in the heavens for you. But then you look at the doors before you, and they're closed, and you feel as if, oh, I knew it. What's my backup plan? But the door's closed because you approached the doorways. You went down the hall with this murky, cloudy vision, and you didn't know if it was really going to work. And even though you said, I can do it, I've had a great interview, or I've done everything I need to do to form my business, or I've manifested the following items in my life, and now I know I'm ready for this, there's a part of you that doesn't believe that you're ready because the door is closed. You would be in front of the door that was the best possible option for you if you were ready, if you were clear to hold the vision. So the way you see the life, the way you see the intention, the way you visualize that aspect that you are creating to its perfected state, however you do that, watch those thoughts, because it will lead you down the path, the hallway to the door that's closed. And then, of course, God's got to open a window. He's like, over here, look over here, there's another version, the better version. But most of us have been trained to create from a place of fear or limiting beliefs, even if it's that belief of, they told me I can't do it, well, I'm going to show you I can do it. For some people, that can be a great motivator. But the act within that says, I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to prove you wrong because you thought I can't do it. That is a contradicting energy that creates a resistance in the creation. You have to know like you know, like you know, like you know that it's going to happen. And no one can take it from you. No one can bring it down. It's already written in the heavens. When you have something that you desire and it doesn't manifest yet, step back. Go within yourself and say, what part of me is not open and receptive for this? Or what in my vision is not for my highest good or has the best vibration for me? What in my creation, surety and belief that it is already done will be within you? And that belief begins to become the magnet that attracts everything associated with the desire. Now, I know sometimes we have to choose to do something because that's what we have before us. And an imbalance in something in a household or in a relationship or a family member. It is that within that is all, or is it that you have created a version that your higher self, your greater self, your soul self knows there's a better version? A better way for you. This is your time. This is your time to reach new heights. The energy is here to support you. This is the time when we notice what's working and what's not working. And when we look at the timeline of this Mercury going retrograde, it's a good time to take a look at what's not working and say, not doing it anymore. It's not in the flow. It's not going to lead me to the door that's going to open freely. It's going to lead me down a path that is going to be complicated and challenging. And my higher self, my guides, my angels, your guides, your angels, what we say to ourselves, that self-conversation, when we dig deep, knows better. Knows that there's a better version, a higher vibrational version. Does that mean that if you try to go through a door that is less comfortable, that it's a wrong choice? There's no wrong choice. It's just, wouldn't you like to have it all fall into place in a comfortable, wonderful, still manner? Wouldn't you love to feel the energy of support from the universe? And wouldn't you love that if all doors in front of you are closed, that rather than get all downtrodden and feel as if everyone's conspiring against you, or that you have no support from your angels, or lose yourself and here we go again, it's just my luck. I've tried so many things and all doors are closed. What if the supposed obstacles, the closed doors, the feeling that you're not moving forward at this juncture in your life, in whatever capacity that you wish to move, what if it's the greatest moment of your life? Could you imagine, just imagine right now, that wherever you are, in whatever feeling is not to its greatest perfection, that just the fact that you notice that it's not all falling into place, and that you're recognizing that all the human ways of making things happen, thinking and planning and writing out and making lists and consulting friends and coworkers and business experts. What if there's a piece of you that's holding those doors closed because it's saying this? Psst, hey you, yes you, come over here. This is your inner self, your higher self talking. The doors are closed for a reason. Because the way you want it to unfold is murky and complicated. And you've been there already. And then your inner self says to you, but if you just sit still, ask for it in the universe in its purest, most innocent, original form, before it got murky, before it got watered down and weighed down by other ways it could happen, or conditions, or experiences, or doubt, or fear, or remembering about the last time that you failed, that before that all started to happen, and you began to counteract all of those happenings and think and plan and find your way to get it to a different way, the universe was still holding that very pristine, unique, magnificent, inspirational moment of thought and desire and initial manifestation in its purest form for you. And the doors are closed because if you just step back and take a good look at where you are, if you just step back and feel the feeling of what it felt like when you first said, I would really love to, and you fill in the blank. If you feel that again, then the universe will open the window. And you will just soar right through that window or walk through a different version of a different doorway that will be closest to your heart's desire. Patience pays off. Reflection, holding an unwavering vision and version of the intention of how it can be for you. That is how the universe sees it. That is what it feels like in its purest essence, and the magnificence and the divine perfection that is solely meant for you. It is your time. So when the wires get crossed and the doors get closed, take a seat. Sit back and have a good look. And have a talk with your higher self. And really listen. Because the first thing the heavens and your higher self will tell you is, don't worry, it's all good. We've got this. And everything is always working out for you. Yes, indeed. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to explore some doorways. I might fly out a window, you never know. And we're going to connect all across the nation. And thanks to Facebook and Periscope and YouTube and my website, SarahSpiritual, where you can see this, we are going to connect and answer your questions. Because we are always all connected. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. Because, well, you know, we are going to be right back.
Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with SarahSpiritual and be in the energy of light. Call SarahSpiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are connecting to all of you all across the nation and answering your questions, and we're chatting on Facebook. Be sure to give me a specific question and your birth date if you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube. We are going to travel around and connect all the questions and see how many we can answer today. But if there's a door closing and you're like, when is God opening a window? We might as well sit right down and take a good look at that and see what can we shift and change and make some things happen. So we're going to go to Georgia first. I'm going to answer a call from Georgia. And if you'd like to join this conversation, then call us at 888-565-1470. And we are going to answer your question. I'm going to talk to Marissa. And Marissa, she's in Georgia. Georgia. Hello, Marissa. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Marissa. And how can I assist you tonight?
I was calling. I have two questions. One about my job situation that you and I had spoke about before.
Yes.
I was wondering if I've been told several things now. And was it still some backstabbing going on? And do my angels see what other career path would be great for me?
Well, Marissa, the environment of management, their management skills are a little off, yes? Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
They don't really know how to manage the people, so they're kind of putting out fires and almost creating another smoldering fire off in the side on the process. And I feel as if things have calmed down because they did their best to put a Band-Aid on it. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And when I move you forward, I feel as if this work environment is temporary, not because they drive you out, but because you're getting ready to look at something that will be more rewarding for you, because you're looking to feel more connected to people, more connected to something that makes a difference. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And was there thought consideration? Because Spirit makes me feel like there's more schooling we might need to do, or some certificate or something we might want to get so we can have a better path for our career. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. And when I take you and I spin you into the August time of this year, I feel as if this is the time where we begin to make those changes for a foundation of a new career. Now, It is possible that you may leave this job for another job while laying out this new career for you. Because I feel as if when you go to work, you are feeling very uncomfortable and you are feeling out of sorts and you actually don't want to even be there. Is that true?
That's true.
Even though they put a Band-Aid, it's not good enough because when we go to rip off that Band-Aid, ouch, it's going to hurt all over again.
Yes, they definitely hurt my feelings.
They did hurt your feelings, yes, indeed. And we don't want to feel hurt again. But It's important to notice something. How were they, people you really don't know that well, how were they able to hook into you quite like that and really stir up your feelings? So who did they remind you of? You see, even though we're uncomfortable in this workplace, it is a great opportunity for you, Marissa, to do some really important healing within yourself.
Okay.
Because you host the answers to almost everything that you're encountering there. And when I put you on the path, I also feel this spirit of freedom that you're looking for. Almost like you want your next job to offer you some freedom. You don't want to feel confined and boxed in. Is that true?
That's very true.
Okay. And so maybe we want to put together something that has some feel of freedom or contractual work or self-employment, something that lets you come and go a little more freely than she works hard for the money, so hard for the money, right? It's like, oh my God, I can't take another day. Oh Lord.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I'm like, nobody knows the troubles I've seen. Oh my God, you should try working with Marissa, right? That she's like, oh my goodness.
Right. Right.
So when I move you forward, knowing that this is a wonderful time for you to begin the contemplation and to be still for the inspiration of what will feel good for you next. Use these next 3 weeks to watch everything unfold, and knowing that Mercury, the planet of communication, is retrograde and things are going to get a little snarled up, knowing that that's possible, then do not allow yourself to get caught up and embroiled in their foolishness, so to speak. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And don't take it personal.
I do. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
All right. But they can't really go inside and disrupt you unless you allow them to.
Okay.
Okay? All right, my dear. Thank you so much for calling us back.
You're welcome. Thank
All right.
you.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. We are answering your questions here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And I've got to go from Georgia to New Jersey. We got to go to the Garden State and see what the weather's like there in the Garden State. We got anything blooming over there, Elizabeth, in New Jersey?
Nothing yet.
Nothing
spring
yet.
will come. I am so tired of this winter.
Oh, my goodness. You didn't even have such a bad one, my dear.
It's more like the Arctic weather. It's. I've been here and it's all my life, and it's never been this cold like this. It's just different coldness.
Ah, yes, and they say there's no global warming. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Elizabeth, how can I assist you tonight?
Okay, I have 3 things to ask you. I'm about to take this big state test.
Okay.
And I always get nervous at the end. But, I've passed finals. I've passed state, when they come and to see if you know what you're doing. I passed that. Next week is my state test. And I'm kind of nervous. But at the same time, I'm really feeling like I can do this. Like, I'm going to pass it.
Okay.
So I'm a little, I think I'm just nervous. I don't know.
You are nervous. So take a breath.
Very.
So take a breath, because you have to understand one thing. You've already proven to yourself that you can do it. You've already done it.
Mm-hmm.
And a state test is just, a way to catch you on some wording. So when you read the question, you make sure you're reading it the way they're intending it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay.
And
in the taking of this test, it is really great if you read a particular psalm from the Bible to clear the energy before taking the test.
Okay, like what would you suggest?
Well, I have a formula for you.
Oh, okay.
So if you read Psalm 119, now Psalm 119, known as the Songs of David, has multiple sections. There's one called Beth. So you go to Psalm 119 and then you type in Beth, Beth, or you look it up, and you read that. And here's the really interesting thing. Is it going to sound crazy? But my spiritual teacher taught me this. You read the psalm, its words, over a hard-boiled egg that's been cooked and peeled. You read the words, and then you eat the egg. And the egg holds the vibration of the words from that psalm and helps you with your memory. All of my nurses, all of my doctors, all of my lawyers, anyone who's ever had to take an important test, we've been eating eggs. And it works.
I'll be eating eggs. Okay. And my other question is about my mom.
Yes.
I'm just worried about her. She's 84. I want to go and move with her after I take my state test.
Right. What's her birthday, please? What's her birthday?
Her birthday is June 8th, 1935.
And there's emotion wrapped around this. There's fear wrapped around this experience with your mother, yes?
Fear like in fear for her?
Yes. You're getting worried. You're getting worried she's not a spring chicken anymore.
Correct.
Okay. She's got quite a few cuckles in her, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Right? So she is a very resilient woman, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And the energy that I see around her is someone that she's got a lot of stories. She's got something to say about many things. This is true, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And even though she may not be at 100% at this moment, she still has her wits about her, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Trust that she knows what she's doing. Your mother wants everyone to have a good life, yes? She has always wanted that. And your mother is not one to have people fussing over her, although she can guilt us into a thing or two. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. You will be able to move there. Where does mother live?
Right by you, Royal Palm Beach.
All right. So, come on.
But then my other thing is my children.
Your children who are adult. So my spirit guides hit the stop button right there.
Yep, they are.
Okay, stop. You do what you want to do, the way you want to do it, and what feels good for you. And if it is important, based on the vibration of the emotions that I see around you when you speak with and about your mother, This is important for you to experience because you want to be there with her. You want to share time with her. Because we know that today is not, well, tomorrow might not be promised. We've got today, but that might be all we have, right? So knowing
that's my main concern.
That's your concern. So stop. Tell everyone to put on their big girl and boy pants.
I mean, they're good with it.
I know. Then stop.
I just worry about them.
Then stop. Worry is not of the energy of a vibration that creates.
And that's right.
You're creating more obstacles, closing more doors. And if you just allow yourself to be, and you go in the vibration of what you know feels good, everything will go smoothly. And you never know, your kids may follow you. And then you may be like, oh, shoot.
I was just going to ask you that. Do you see them
yes, but
coming?
Be careful what you wish for, pumpkin. Careful. It might be best to leave them in New Jersey, darling, and you come to Royal Palm Beach and hang out with SarahSpiritual. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be.
Okay.
Speaking
so it's a good
words
move
of
for me to
wisdom.
do that?
We just spent 5 minutes telling you it was a good move.
Okay. So it is. Okay.
Out of your head into the feeling of what you want to do. You can do this.
Okay.
There is a version of you that has yet to be experienced that's waiting to fly. And you've got so much energy with you, you don't even need JetBlue. You can just go. Okay? It's your time now.
Okay.
And yes, some of the children will follow. Don't ask me which one, but some will. Okay?
Okay.
All right, my dear. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Will you let us know how you do?
Yes, I sure will.
Thank you. Remember to call me at the store and let us know, all right?
Yes, when I go down there in a couple of months, I will go visit you.
Good. I look forward to that.
Okay.
All right,
thank you so much.
You're welcome, Elizabeth. It'll be fine. You'll see. Bye.
Have a good evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
888-565-1470. How are we doing on Facebook? We've got some questions on Facebook. And let's see if we can pull up one little question here before we pop on over to this lovely land of commercials here. And let's see. 888-565-1470. Lori Culpepper, I need some guidance. I need a message from Spirit. Lori Culpepper, let me tell you that this is an important time for you because you're in this time of expansion. And some of the ideas that you have, you want to use for expansion, to make a shift and a change in your life, in a current circumstance and condition, are being held back by something connected to a fear. Lori Culpepper, when you get ready to move forward, I say to you this. Write out everything that you want out of this situation connected with moving forward, advancement in your life so that you can feel the highest version of it. And keep me posted. Send me a message in my inbox. Let's dialogue privately about this and perhaps even do a session, just you and I, because this is a transitional time for you to expand and make a shift so that you feel comfortable with where you are and you don't feel like you are in some state of angst because of repercussions of this choice. Thank you so much, Lori Culpepper, for your Facebook question. Be sure to send me a message. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go back to Facebook. We're going to go back to the phone lines. We're going to just pop around. And matter of fact, when I'm on break, I'm going to Facebook. Gotta see what they're asking over here. So everyone, stay with us. Do not go away, because you know we are going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen?
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at ExpeditoEnlightenmentCenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at ExpeditoEnlightenmentCenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And I'm popping in around Facebook here, and I'm seeing some questions in the feed, and I just want to bang out some answers here and let everyone know what we're seeing. So let me squirm back over here and see. All right. So Joe Thorne, any messages regarding finances? Joe Thorne, I do see increase in your finances. Spirit has a message of increase that takes you in the month of May. I feel as if there's a separate project or something you'll be hired to do outside of what you currently do. It seems to be a gig, a presentation. Those are the words they give me, Joe Thorne. So look for that to come in this towards the beginning of the spring, this May, June time. Look for that to come, because this is going to make a lot of difference in your finances. And I feel as if you're going to put together a program for youth and mentoring other people, and that's going to really take off in September. Start working on a program. I see it on a in-person program in an audience type setting, but I also see somehow we're going to put together something online. We might want to talk about that offline, Joe Thorne. So thank you so much for that Facebook question. Christopher Bier said, he's out right now. He's going to connect back in. I guess he's having a bad connection, Christopher. So I don't know where you are on watching us on Facebook. So thank you so much. And Suzanne is telling me, hi, Sarah, been feeling very anxious lately. Any answers or messages for me? You know, Suzanne, there's been a lot of shifts and changes around you, Suzanne Hatman, and Spirit is telling me that you're also very psychic, very spiritual, very connected, and you're feeling some of the angst and the energy. You're an empath, and you're feeling the energy on the planet. Spirit is saying that it's really important for you to regularly take, Suzanne Hatman, some bath with Epsom salt and lavender and rosemary. You can use essential oils and do that 3 times a week to kind of settle down your body, pull out some toxins, and allow you to be in a more relaxed state so that you're not picking up a lot in your energetic field. So thank you, Suzanne. I know you're not alone in feeling anxious, and so I know that it's an important time for you to clear that energy. And I see a lot of family celebration coming up towards July and August of this year. So I don't know if there's a birthday party or a family reunion or celebration coming. And there's also the presence of a man who stands above you, seems like a father energy stands above you, who makes me feel as if his passing, something about his passing, he wants you to know that he's okay. So if you were concerned about your father before he passed, or this father-grandfather energy, he wants you to know that he is fine. So thank you so much, Suzanne, for your Facebook question. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Denise, and Denise is in Florida. Denise, how are you tonight?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Denise, and how can I assist you?
Well, I know your show is about doors opening and closing, and I feel some of the old doors have closed, but new ones are opening.
Yes. So
and
how do you know which one?
Things a little.
How do you know?
Well, how do I know? Because of the contacts I've made, and there are some of my old ones still there, but new things seem to be developing.
Right. Denise, there are two opportunities that are presenting themselves to you that can give you expansion and more stability and foundation. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. This is where we direct our attention and we put our energy. The old doors that will open and remain open for a while, well, they are there to kind of help you through this transition. And then things will pick up as I take you into the month of June. And there'll be growth coming for you.
Okay. One of the other questions I have is we applied for a Medicaid license for our company, and it's in the hands of the state. Do you see it coming back, clear?
I see no reason for it not to.
Okay.
They're a little slow moving.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a snail trying to make it through the mud, but that's all right. You'll get there. Look for that to take quite a few months. So I just don't feel that very expeditiously being given to you, but I see no reason why that will not move forward with ease and grace. All right, my dear?
Okay, perfect. And I just want you to know that I sent a friend over, and she's waiting to get through, and I hope she gets through because she needs some guidance.
You sent someone for an appointment, are you saying?
No. I mean to call on the phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, waiting to get through. I didn't think my wait to see me was that long. I was like, oh, good Lord, I'll have to talk to them. So, all right. Thank you so much.
She's waiting.
Okay. All right. Well, I look forward to speaking to her. Thank you so much, honey. God bless you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
888-565-1470. We are answering your questions all across the nation, and we are connected to all of you. And I want to say thank you to everyone who came out for our angel class. We had the most amazing time, and the angels heard us, and we made connections, and people were shocked to hear how their angels were able to communicate them. They're like, I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't experience it, SarahSpiritual. What happened? Like, well, because we are in the arms of the angels. And we have some classes coming up in these next few weeks. We've got a class on Thursday, which is the 14th of this month, March, and this is going to be our breath class. Bree Dellerson is going to be hosting this class with Shamrock, and they are double love. And if you want some double love, I know it's going to be a fun class. It's going to assist us in our breath and assisting us in this energy of breathing and emerging in a journey. Become transformed. Understand the power of sound and mastering your breath. Visit us at the Expedito Enlightenment Center.com. We can go and expedite enlightenment. Just type that in and you can see the event live there. You can kind of see all the information and learn more about this event. or simply go to register there and join us for this fabulous event. I know we're selling out quite a few tickets already, so we would love to have you for the Double the Love Sound and Breath Immersion Journey on Thursday, March 14th. Class begins at 7:30. Love to see you there at about 7:15, and the cost is only $20. So if you want to feel the power and the centering and the energy and feel at peace, that's the class for you. And then on the following week, on Tuesday, March 19th, I've got Stephanie Sasson. She's going to awaken your goddess. We want to activate the goddess in you. So if you want to come alive and you want to be one with your feminine power and your feminine energy, and you want to channel and intertwine all of your energies with the highest vibration, join us for Stephanie Sasson's Awaken Your Goddess, Tuesday, March 19th at 7:30, and the cost of that is only $22. And we are so excited to join all of our teachers. And I have to say, Stephanie's one of my students. She was part of our apprentice program. Well, we're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we are going right back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
There's a light, there's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light.
'Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with SarahSpiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Tune in for spiritual downloads with your host, Anna Stevenson, Saturdays at 4 p.m. WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
If you suffer with diabetes, there's a 25% chance that you'll develop a foot ulcer that can lead to severe health consequences, including amputation. At the Soul Authority, at little or no cost, you can receive your very own therapeutic shoes and custom inserts. Medicare recipients are entitled to 1 pair of quality diabetic shoes and 3 custom inserts. Call the Soul Authority today, 954-597-7060.
A bad back, heartburn, low libido, stiff joints, not sleeping well, got allergies, need to lose weight? If you want to feel better, please tune into my health talk show, Sunday mornings at 10, the Dr. Bob Martin Show, on Talk 1470 WNN.
Every day, every hour, every minute, every second
is an opportunity to change your life. If you or a loved one has a gambling problem, don't waste time to get the help you need. Call the 24-hour confidential problem gambling helpline at 888-ADMIT-IT. That's 888-ADMIT-IT. Your hope for a new tomorrow. All services are free to Florida residents, including treatment.
This message is sponsored by the Florida Council on Compulsive Gambling, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light. To love here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. We are talking to all of you all across the nation, and we are answering your questions at 888-565-1470, and we've got quite the conversation going on. So if you're home and you're near your Facebook page or your YouTube page, go to SarahSpiritual and visit the page and join this conversation, because we've got quite the conversation, and apparently a lot of people have a lot going on Facebook and all across this conversation here, and we are knocking at a door and we are ringing the bell. Do me a favor, let me in, let's open the door, and if God closed the door, then shoot. We are looking for a window here, because we are in the energy of manifestation and creation and inspiration. And Mercury retrograde, Mr. Planet of Communication, you want to give us a hard time? You want to mess with my producer? You ain't gonna touch this. No, indeed. We are riding high on the vibration of divinity, so we know what we are doing, and we will find a way and make a way. So we are going to be on Facebook answering questions. Leave your question in the feed, in the comment. Birthday, please, makes it easier with that specific question. We can zip right in and grab that, but for now, I have to go back to these phone lines. Whew, we got a lot of people holding.
And if the phone lines are busy, please don't give up. If you want a question answered, 888-565-1470. Let's put me on speed dial. But for now, I'm going to be in Florida. I've got to answer a question from Anne. Anne, how are you tonight?
Hi, how are you, my dear?
I am great. Anne, how are you?
I'm good. I have just a couple of quick questions. If the connection with Dr. Mark Gordon is going to be good.
Okay. What's your other question?
There's a Texas trip that I'm offered.
And is that trip in the month of April?
It could be March. I'm not sure. I was just offered it.
Okay. Well, March is March is a little fried. If we don't have to do anything new, start anything new, or make a trip, especially if it's involving an agreement, something contractual, we might not want to jump in on that in March if we don't have to, okay?
Okay.
But, my dear, if I take you into April, that could be a good trip. And this is someone with contacts that's going to kind of connect you. It's almost like I see like a network or a web of connections, yes?
Are we talking about Dr. Mark or the Texas trip?
I feel it's like it's related to Dr. Mark.
Good.
Okay.
That would be excellent.
Because he knows people who believe in something that you do, yes?
Yes, and he's doing an aspect of it, and what I do
is complementary. Yes.
Yes.
Let's put it all together. Let's put it all together. That's how I see it.
It's going to be unbelievable.
Okay.
It's working with veterans with TBIs.
Okay. I see that coming. But it's tedious. It's tedious because there's a lot of ins and outs and politics and connections and conversations. So it is not to look at any door that maybe looks uncomfortable or perhaps looking closed. It's for us to just be in the experience, allow all the right people not to push any timeline, just to put it out there and diligently show up in the aspects that are necessary for the promotion, the connection, encourage him to do his part, and let's see. Some people have great ideas, but they need the time and the ability to follow through. Yes?
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm taking this stock trading class this weekend.
Yes.
And I'm kind of iffy about it.
Yeah, I don't really know that that's really your forte.
It's not. I'm just trying to bring in extra income.
Okay. Are you watching this show or are you just listening?
Oh, I'm going to take the class.
Okay. So take the class.
All
right. I don't know.
Sandy.
Yeah. I'm not really feeling that.
Okay, I don't either. And then just meeting someone, is that coming up at all in the near future?
Well, we've put our toe in the water and just didn't really quite break out into a full swim, right?
Right.
Okay. But there is someone coming, and we have maintained that with you before, yes? And the interesting thing is that when Spirit shares this with me, and I've been talking to people now for years and years and years, and some things I feel like I say it and I say it and I say it, and they're like, yeah, but Sarah, you've been saying that to me for the last 3 readings, for the last 5 years. I'm saying the day I stop saying it is the day you go, oops, we missed the boat. So if I still see it in your energetic blueprint, it's still there. And I feel like getting you out in different circles, taking you to Texas, doing different things, is going to introduce you to someday my prince will come. Okay?
Okay, my dear. The invitation is always there for you.
Yes. Okay. I might be crawling. I'll be crawling by the time I get to you, but yes, I'm coming.
Well, but because I'm getting some really remarkable results, so I just want to share it with you. It's my gift to say thank you to you.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ann. Bye. God bless you.
Thank you. Bye. You too.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. And how we doing on Facebook? How's everybody doing here? Nikki says, hey, wow, awesome. We got Teresa Ruby Kramer. Hi, do you see any sickness around me? Teresa, you're going to be fine. You need to relax here. Michael Allen, what's in store for me and my wife? All right, Michael, we're going to see if we can get to that question. Michael Allen, let's see if we can get to your question in the Facebook feed in a minute. We'll put that up. We'll get that queued up. Let's see. We got Leonora Wise. Let's see if we can pull a question for you. In the meantime, I'm going to go to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. We're multitasking here, but I am feeling pulled, drawn to go back to the state of Florida, which happens to be where I am, and talk to Vanessa. I have to see what's going on with Vanessa. Spirit says, let's see what's happening with Vanessa. Vanessa, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Vanessa, and how can we assist you?
Well, I know we spoke Sunday. I asked you on Facebook about me and Junior.
Yes.
And you pretty much said it wasn't over between us. I don't know. The feelings have kind of, it doesn't feel the same.
Yes.
But
you're
not. That's a good thing or a bad thing.
All right. So we're not completely shut out, right? So when you message us on our Sunday Fun Day live show, you were feeling like, oh my God, the sky is falling. It's going to be a mess. And now we kind of have a different connection, but it just doesn't, we can't go backwards. We can only move forward. And sometimes when people's feathers get a little ruffled, it's kind of hard for them to kind of bury that feeling. You know, they have to experience it. And if they feel upset, if you feel upset, it's kind of hard to ignore an elephant in the room. You know, and there are some people that are a little bit more sensitive than others, and they have difficulty processing and releasing what disrupted them. And that's their way of handling experiences. When is his birthday, please, Vanessa?
It's April 2nd of 86.
That makes perfect sense to me. Absolute perfect sense. Yeah. And he is very stubborn. But you are going through some remarkable time in your life, Vanessa, and I want to address that. Spirit wants you to take note of this. What I see around you, Vanessa, is this magnificent energy of transformation for you. And this is a year for you of closing out old chapters and starting new things. And as you begin to close out this year, which is the end of a cycle for you, people who are not a vibrational fit will not be moving forward with you in the 2020 year. And that is something you and Junior are navigating through this year to see if the relationship can stand the test of time and move forward together in a different way. That's why it cannot feel the same. Same thing goes with work. Same thing goes with different things around you. This is how we do it. So you're clearing out old energies, transforming yourself, and moving forward, Vanessa. All right? Give him his space. Let him be. And see. And then we need to have a conversation. Knowing Mercury is retrograde right now and that communications get a little gnarly, we want to just allow things to be and see how we can mend fences over time. And then we'll see if we're both vested in the same way in this relationship. We both have to show up authentic, emotionally available, and ready and willing to give it our all. All right?
Definitely. Now, I have one more question. Yes. There is an old friend from middle school who has come back into the picture.
Oh, Lord. All right.
Which I don't know why.
DWD. Don't create drama where you don't need drama.
Okay.
Come back, but there's some connection there with the past. And it's interesting, and I'm glad you said that, because when Mercury goes retrograde, a lot of old flames, a lot of old connections, old friends, they pop on back. Doesn't mean that they're meant to keep. They just pop on back.
Okay.
All right. Right now, focus on what's in front of you. Don't complicate or distract yourself. You need to understand where you are in this moment and give this your all of energy. You don't always have to think and understand it all because we're in an emotional state, so we need to let it be. Don't complicate this. If someone popped back up and they're popped back up for a reason, they're going to pop on over and stay there and wait while you figure this out, and you owe no one any explanation. Don't allow anyone in your business. This is your private experience. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Vanessa, and I hope you join us on Sunday for our Sunday Fun Day. Thank you.
Have a good one. Bye.
You too. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Deepa. And Deepa, she's in New York. Deepa?
Hi, Sarah.
How are you?
Good, good. When I saw the topic, it completely applies to me.
Yes.
I decided to call because 2 doors just closed on me in terms of job.
Nerve of them. Oh, my goodness.
One on Monday, one on Tuesday. And I'm just wondering if you see a new door opening somewhere.
I do. You know what's interesting is that, was one of these jobs something that you had been at for a period of time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we're clearing out.
Like at it, working towards it, yes.
Yes. So I feel like we're clearing out some old energy for you. And some of the way those both, even though they were jobs and they fit the bill, so to speak, no pun intended, because they paid the bills, it wasn't really feeling like it was something that could feel good for you for a long run. And I feel like the universe is preparing a better version of work for you, because I feel like your work is a little demanding. Is that true?
Yes.
A lot of stress, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And we need a more mellow experience. That doesn't mean we don't have to keep going and connect, but I just feel like you need something a little softer and more mellow, yes? Okay. So we are in this month of March, and holy crow, we're on the 6th day of March already. I don't even remember February. How'd that happen? So as we move through this month, I really feel like you have a little break, and don't panic, but it's like, I feel like you've got like 2-3 weeks of like this break, and you need this break. And then something else emerges. I feel like we don't need to have 2 things. We might actually be able to have 1 thing that will fit the bill for you, all right?
And the job will just show up?
Well, honey, if you sit on your couch and watch game shows, no, it's not going to show up. You're going to have to make some calls, put yourself out there. But yes, I feel as if you set the intention first. Look at the higher vibration of this vision, Deepa. So let's do this work together, because, you know, you speak for so many people all across the country who are navigating work change. So let's see the work vision. All right. So the work vision, as you don't have to say what your answer is. I'm just going to prompt you. Okay. So in this work vision, first, I want you to see what it feels like to feel good about going to work. Feel that, and see yourself walking in a job, feeling good about the job, and feeling that your job is fulfilling and has a purpose. Now, I want you to see yourself interacting with people around you. And although people are people and we may not always agree, we are connecting with people and we're feeling good about those connections. And now I want you to see yourself on your payday opening up your check and looking at your check and seeing the amount that you know you deserve to receive for your work. And I want you to see yourself saying, wow, I did it. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. You closed the door, but now you've opened a wonderful window with a magnificent view. And all my needs are met, and then some. I am grateful. I want you to see yourself coming home from your work, feeling content, and realizing that you, in the feeling and the vision that we are creating, have manifested a job that allows you to have the flexibility, the financial security, the peace of mind, the fulfillment that you seek in these days of your work career, whatever that is. And then as you sit there in your house, you then have the vision of, what will I do next to fulfill myself? And what can I do to pamper me? And you, because it's been a while, will take time to plan something that you will do just for you, to celebrate life. And then, as you move forward in this new vision of this new career, in this new workplace, in this new interaction, you feel the gratitude knowing that you are one with source energy and that everything always works out for you. And so it is. Can you feel that?
That was beautiful.
Okay. Put yourself in that vision. And I say that to everyone listening. We have to see it. We have to believe it. And we have to realize that sometimes, because we all been known to complain a time or two, sometimes when we complain and we're not happy and things are disruptive and they weigh on us, we begin to create energetically this door slamming. So ask yourself, what created this? What part did I play? We all have responsibility in things, yes? So what part did I play? And realign it. Was there a way of looking at something, or was it just, I was dissatisfied, but I was keeping on because I thought I needed the job? Universe is like, oh, close the door. We're going to show her you don't need anything. We got your back. And feel the feeling of joy and elation that something better is coming. Not easy to do when we've had 2 doors closed, but this is where we become masters of who we are, masters of our divine energy, masters of our emotions, masters of our connection with Source. This is how we create that mastery. This is why we've chosen to be humans on this earth. It's not just about going to work and paying the bills and raising a family. It's mastering the divinity within us and navigating life and still feeling connected. That's why we have midlife crisis. It takes all this time for us to figure out, oh, wait a minute, I'm in the middle of my life and shoot, I missed a whole bunch. I got to get back on track with the divine flow. Because early in our life, we're conditioned to live life the way other people think we should. We follow our parents' guidance and there's all these rules and regulations. And then we finally realize, well, wait a minute, where is it my life? And this is giving you a very small window. I don't see it as a big waiting time to redirect how you're going to work for the next few years. And then I see a business, something for you. You have an idea of something you want to put together or promote, please?
Yes.
I see that. You see,
I've been mulling it for a while.
Well, keep mulling in these next few weeks, and send up, if you listen to the beginning of the show, Deepa, send up that rocket of desire, that vision, that energy in the purest form of how it would look and feel. Don't worry about how it's going to come together or what's going to happen. Just send it out and feel it. And let the universe bring it to you in the most perfected of states. In the most authentic, beautiful, innocent version of all of its beauty, just for you. That's how we do this. That's how we create this.
Yes, it's so true.
I trust I've been of service to you today, Deepa.
Oh, very much so. It's been amazing.
Thank you.
Very good feeling I have inside now.
Good. Thank you so much. Keep us posted. All right? God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Let's check on our friends on Facebook. We had some questions we were lining up. Let's see. Michael Allen, Miss Sarah, thank you so much for giving great insight. My name is Michael, and his question is, why our family members aren't happy with me and my wife's happiness and love we are for one another? Okay, so Michael Allen, the first thing that I see is, you know what, families tend to agree to disagree, but in this case, I feel as if your family, Michael, has been trying to fit you into a mold that you really didn't fit in all along. And now that you're not conforming and it's important for them to have you conform, even though you are an adult, they are kind of squeezing on you. Your wife's happiness and love, we are for one another. Yes, your wife, but your wife's been going through some changes herself, and I feel like there's a lot of pressure around you both as a couple financially, and there's some changes and goals that you have yet to reach. When I look at the relationship, I see here for you that this year is an important transitional year for you to set some new intentions, a shift in some career work for you so that you have a stronger foundation in 2020. This is going to set the tone for the next 10 years for you. Focus on what is important to you and your wife. You have left the family and become as one, as they say. So as you leave each other's family and you join together as man and wife, you've become one. Stay together and understand where each other is coming to. Be supportive and loving, and trust that the universe has great surprises for you after the mid-summer of July of this year and close out these chapters, because next year, all systems go, Michael. You guys are going to move forward financially stable, and great things are coming. Thank you so much, Michael, for your Facebook question. We're going to take another Facebook question and see what we have going on here. Kim Sinclair. She's having trouble meditating. Can you tell me if my chakras are blocked? Kim Sinclair, I can definitely give you some insight on that. You know, I'm feeling in the solar plex, we have a conflict between some people around you. I'm feeling as if there's a conflict between a female who's connected to you, seems to be family, close friend energy here, and we have a disconnect. I'm also feeling here in the lower stomach area, so we have the sacral area that is very blocked up, and so you have not been being creative and allowing things to flow in your life. There's a sense of I need to control things and I need things to work out and trying to manage everybody around you. Let it go, Kim Sinclair. Spirit is directing me to tell you to see some light coming from the top of your head and spinning in a circular motion down the spine and kind of clearing out all of the chakras from the top of your head to the base of your spine. And seeing this light spinning almost like a drill, spinning down through the spine, clearing up the energy, and work on your breathing and release the energy and trust that everything will realign. I would love, Kim Sinclair, if you go to my website, SarahSpiritual, and visit my sessions. You and I would do wonderfully if we could do an energetic rejuvenation session where I rebalance and realign your energy, and we can clear all the chakras and put you back in alignment so you can be the great manifester that you have come to be. Thank you, Kim Sinclair, for your Facebook question. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines and right back to Facebook. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because, well, you know, we are going to be right back.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before? I've been shining.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have before. I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me.
Because you know that you know me, and I am Sarah Spiritual, and you are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And if you would like to visit me, Sarah Spiritual, you can come on up to or come on down to West Palm Beach, Florida. I'm located at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and that is on Okeechobee Boulevard. Be sure to visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com. My center hosts over 2,100 square feet of lots of spiritual goodies. We've got crystals, we've got statues, we've got books, we've got incense, we've got spiritual mists and sprays and baths. We've got all sorts of goodies. We've got crystal bracelets, we've got evil eye items. You name it, we've got a little bit of everything. And what I absolutely love about some of our products is that I, Sarah Spiritual, make almost all the entire product line in that center. So I am busy in my off time, in between readings, in between the radio show, in between teaching classes. I'm whipping up some product. We've got sprays, we've got baths, we've got things to clear the energy in your floor. We've got a little bit of everything that we have created with the highest vibrational intention to assist you on your journey of life. So we are glad to have you come visit us. If you want to just come feel the energy and walk through that center, come on, visit us at the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach. If you're not local, then you can, of course, visit Expedite Enlightenment or visit our wonderful Sarah Spiritual website and see some of our products and services there as well. We would love to meet you. And we are going to go back to the phone lines, and we've got some people here on Facebook as well. So do we have another Facebook question for me, perhaps? Let's see what we've got on Facebook before I go to the phone. I see Jennifer just popped on. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for taking the class at the Angel class last night. We had such a great time. Let's see. Cassia, any message for me on love? Cassia, what I can tell you is this, that this is such an important opening portal time for love. I feel as if your heart has been open and receptive to love for quite a while, and also that the past 3 years seem to have left this disconnection in love for you. So I feel as if there was like a removal or a breakup or a disconnect with someone around you. And now I feel like we're ready to welcome love in the wholeness for you, complete unconditional love. And when I move you into this energy, they make me feel as if before the month of November, I see relationship, partnership, connection. So Cassia, hold on to that vision and know that all the things that you do with the greatest of intentions and kindness bring magnificent love. Thank you so much, Cassia, for your Facebook question. We'll take one more question from Facebook. Love to see everyone here on our Facebook. Shirley Wood. Will I move and when? Shirley Wood, you've been wanting to move for a while. And Shirley Wood, well, I see this move happening in this 2019 year. However, they tell me not everything's in order for this move. I don't know if it's paperwork or finances, but something that has a legality or connection to it is not in order. So I say to you this, Shirley Wood, pace yourself and get everything together, and then let's look for the end of 2019 to bring you that new beginning in a new residence. Thank you so much, Shirley Wood, for your Facebook question. We're going to take another question on Facebook before we go right back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. Janet Red, she says, hello, Sarah. My birthday is June 19th, 1973. Janet, you know, when I look around the energy, I see that a lot of things feel out of sorts for you. You're feeling disconnected in a personal way with people around you. I'm feeling like you feel the need to kind of retreat, kind of go within yourself and kind of be to yourself. You've been giving out. You've spent a lot of time giving out, doing and helping people. And now you're feeling like in this time of transition and need, you're feeling a little bit alone and disconnected and felt that you wanted to connect into yourself. As you do this energy, Janet, of just relaxing and being one with self, when you move yourself forward, I see an opportunity to make some type of change concerning job work. Something with job or work will give you a new start, almost reignite you, jumpstart you. And this seems to happen before the September month of this 2019 year. I see prosperity coming for you. Realign the relationships that are around you and know that you're not alone, but we want to discern who's in our inner circle. Thank you, Janet Red, for your Facebook question. Okay, we're going to go right back to the phone lines, 888-565-1470. And we are going to go to Jillian. And Jillian, she's in Florida. Jillian, how are you tonight?
I'm great, Sarah. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy Mercury retrograde.
Thank you. Cool.
You are in an industry that Mercury retrograde can mess you up, honey, so just watch it.
Oh, actually, I wanted to ask you, last week I went on a date with this guy, and I thought we were really connected with each other, but it seems like he's not interested in me, and I feel like it's my fault.
Why do you feel it's your fault? It's not your fault. It's a matter of personal choice.
I was because I was really into him, and I haven't ever been into someone like that before. It was just super fast, and I was just wondering. And I think that sometimes I come off too strong.
No, I think you were just being authentic, and he wasn't really ready for something that was intense. He was just looking to just hang out and chill. But you can't stop being who you are when you're with someone. And I think you were just excited that you finally connected to someone and you felt that spark. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. So you didn't do anything wrong. Do not judge yourself that way. Remember that he was interested and you were interested, but we also need to be at the same pace, at the same place. And you're ready to have a relationship with someone who wants to be your boyfriend, who wants to be committed to you, who wants to do different things with you. And you were just excited at the prospect that the connection was strong enough. But now he showed you, and better, he showed you now, that he's really not into quite all that. He really was just kind of more to hang out. So that's good. So Spirit says, next, slam that door right in your face. I think that's a good thing. Go look out the window. There's someone else right out there. It's not a stalker either. There's someone else for you, honey.
Okay.
All right. And work is doing better, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Remember, miscommunications happen during Mercury retrograde, so make sure that you know everything you need to do and pay attention, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I see love around you, so I don't want you to fret over this. This was just practice.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you. Bye.
888-565-1470. And now we've got to go to Miami, and I've got Sandra on the line. Sandra, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great. And how can we assist you tonight?
Love and finances.
Wonderful, because Sandra, this is the year of love. Love, love, love. Yes, it's a good time for love. Power of love, self-love, inner love, and external love. We are on a mission for a personal relationship, yes?
Yes.
Okay. You got your eye on someone?
I'm actually married.
Okay.
We've just been going through a lot lately, but things have been going very great with us. And I just want to know if things are
personal
going to continue
power,
to be like
self-love, love self brings it out, okay?
Right.
Okay. So what is his birthday?
12/13/83.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, sometimes we have to just remember to just not tug on the reins too hard, right?
Okay.
Did he tell you sometimes he doesn't feel like he can do what he wants or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let him just hold on to the reins. I just don't tug it. Let him be who he is.
Okay.
He's a very independent person, stubborn, as are you. Cares for you greatly, but sometimes he feels suffocated by you. Just telling you what I hear on this. Do not shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I hear on the spiritual streets.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm sure it came out of his mouth, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, if SarahSpiritual's telling you and he's telling you, and he's the one you want to be with, because remember when I asked you have your eyes set on someone, When I said that, I heard the song, I got my eyes set on you. I got my eyes set on you. So you've got your eyes set on him. This is the guy for you. This is who you want to spend all your days with. You chose to marry him. He chose to marry you. It's just working through these growth spurts and understanding that we have certain ways of respecting each other's space, yes, and letting people be who they are. And I got to tell you, if someone really loves you, really, really, truly loves you, no matter where they are, they're still going to love you.
Right.
If they want to do something with their friends or live some experience and it doesn't include you, it doesn't mean they don't love you. It just means that they want to be with themselves and enjoy something. It doesn't always mean that someone's going to do something. You know, everyone's so fear-based, like, oh, if I let them out of my sight, something. Well, then they didn't love you to begin with. Love is loving someone and letting them be who they are.
Okay.
You have to let people be who they are. And trust that at the end of the day, the way they said they loved you, they will continue to love you. And when that changes, and if that changes, because life brings changes, at least we will always know that we lived 100% fully invested in the relationship for the time that it was together. But when people let people be who they are and they don't try to control them or tell them what to do or how to do it or box them in, relationships have the ability to grow and last. And then, by not pushing for what you want, sometimes you'd be surprised the person will give you what you want when you least expect it, with even more than you ever could have demanded them to do.
Okay.
Are you laughing because he said you're demanding? What?
I am.
What? How could that be possible? You, little old you.
I'm very demanding.
Okay, but you know what? If you can recognize that, then tone it up a little, sister. Come on.
Okay.
Say, you know, I would really appreciate if we could do this. Or, did you ever give any thought and consideration about doing this? Well, when you get a minute, could you do that? And walk away and bite the inside of your cheek. He'll get around to it. And sometimes we ask people to do stuff that if we really thought about it, we could just do it ourselves. Like, why are you bothering him?
Right.
Just do it yourself.
Okay. And as far as my financing, like is everything, like, because we're trying to, like, save to move.
To buy something, right?
Yeah, get a house.
Yes, I see that. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're pacing yourself well. I feel like there's something else you can do to create more money, so that will be kind of coming to fruition or revealing itself a little bit later in the month of August. When I see that, I feel as if it might be something you can do on the side or he can do to generate some other income. Seems to be part-time, something simple but brings in extra money that we don't need to touch, and we just kind of put it there on the side.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Thank you so much, Sandra. Is this your first time calling the show, or you've called before?
I called before.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to keep us posted, all right? Welcome to the family.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. 888-565-1470. Is this your first time in the Spiritually Speaking with Sarah show? I would love to have you let me know on Facebook. If you're a first timer, if you've just joined us, then we say welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I would love, if you are connected to us on Facebook or YouTube, that you share the page, that you tell people about Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. This is our 476th live show, and we love sharing the experience and assisting others navigating life. Every week I come here with the intention to assist you so that you can have the answers that you need to make life more profitable, more enjoyable, more in tune, more aligned with your divine destiny. And we have a great time. And we have a couple of laughs. We've had some tears around here. That's for sure. We could fill a few buckets. But we love navigating life so that we are doing it together, because together we can each make a difference. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to talk to James. James, how are you tonight?
I'm fantastic. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great, James. And you know what, James? We're going to pause you for 1 minute, because you know what? I have to take a commercial. So you hold on. We're going to put you on hold. We're going to go take a commercial, and then I'm going to come right back to you. I just needed to make that connection with you, James. You thought it was your turn? Hang on just a little longer. We're going to hear from our sponsors and be right back. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
We are back, and we're going to go right back to the phone lines. I started a conversation with James. He's like, hello, Sarah. I'm like, we're going to commercial, James. Just don't move. So, James, we're back. Are you back? We're here to answer your question. Great, James. How can I assist you today?
Okay, Sarah. The lawsuit still goes on.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to try...
when the saints go marching on... Oh, when the saints go marching on. They're just going to keep going for a little while, honey. They don't want to give in to this, you see. We're doing a dance.
Yeah.
There's a legal dance going
I'm
here.
I'm going to try the epidural injections, I guess.
Okay.
To see if that helps my range of motion in my neck.
Okay.
And maybe they'll, by that time, they'll come on up with the right amount of money that they should be offering.
Okay. And is the doctor advising surgery, though? Have you gotten other opinions? Is that the path that they're trying to push you down? Is that the...
No, he's not, advising surgery, but he's advising the epidurals.
Okay. Well, if you feel comfortable with that...
Candidate for that.
Yeah, that's an important word. Perfect candidate, yes, indeed. So if you feel comfortable, it's your body first and foremost. Sit with it, be with it. But, we want quality of life back, yes? And we go to the doctor because the doctor has the expertise that we do not have. I'm not a doctor, I cannot give advice. But if you feel good with that, if it feels good, then allow that to move forward, okay?
Well, yeah, I'm going tomorrow to meet with the pain management person.
Great.
And we'll go from there. The other thing, I've been having some dreams at night. I don't know if it's because I might have left the television on in the living room, but it's like I'm going back into. I see a lot of people that how should I?
Past
people with influence and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And but I keep dreaming about my ex-boss and some of the people I used to work with, and it's like they're taking and stealing my tools.
So that's an interesting. So there's a part of you, and sometimes it's representative, but it's not exact. So we're going to look at it this way. So the relationship with the old boss and the old coworkers, did it end in a little bit of a disconnect that was uncomfortable? Yes?
Yeah, but I also, saved him from going to jail.
Okay, but it ended. All right, but James?
Yeah.
Let me go take you where we need to go with this, okay?
Okay.
So we have this energy of a disconnect that is a little bit unfavorable. So now there's this energy of people not being authentic, not being honest. You're not sure people are doing right by you. That's in your subconscious. Subconscious is also making you feel frustrated that this lawsuit is not coming forth with what you feel is the just due from the experience, and wanting to make sure that everybody's doing right by you. You doing the right thing. You did the right thing by your boss, saved him from a complication that could have been detrimental to him, right? So you're showing up doing the right thing, but there's a part in your subconscious that is fearful and concerned that people similar to that which you've known already, boss and coworkers, there are other people that are lurking in your current environment that are not doing right by you. And I see this as a subconscious concern, a fear, but I also see it as a warning. That's why I was like, oh, no, let's not lose ourselves in your boss's story. You've got a story in this dream. So it's for you to take note and ask the universe, ask God to give you evidence to show you if someone's not being on the money, authentic with you, and you need to be aware and use the spirit of discernment, you see. That's important. And before you go to sleep, ask your angels and your guides to give you further clarity on what you need to know in the energy of people taking from you. It's either a long-standing fear that you feel like what you have is not yours and you're always afraid someone's going to take it out from under you, or it's an evidence that something's going on that you want to look and cover yourself. And we need further clarity in that. You need further clarity in that.
Yes.
Okay? Because you're navigating something that's complicated, and you're also looking to see this circumstance and condition to resolve, so that as it resolves, you are able to move forward and create something wonderful that's going to help others.
Okay.
So you have a good intent here.
Some of these dreams, I see my father.
Yes.
And like I see, like in the dreams, I see that he's got jewelry stashed here and this and that stashed there, like there's something deceitful going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's a warning there. You see, that's why I'm saying it's a subconscious fear that's there because we've lived it, but it's not just of the past. It's hooking into something current, and it's saying, take a look. You've done this road before. You've walked down this path before. So we're giving you an opportunity that as the scene starts to play out, you can reframe it and act it out differently than it has before, and not be at the effect of others' hidden agendas. Okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, James.
Is there anything that Spirit would that Spirit wants me to know? Any word from Spirit that he wants to get to me?
Well, I say this to you. Focus on the intention of what you want to bring to individuals, what you want to do to make a difference in the world. It is the intention of the legacy that you wish to create that will benefit others, and the vision of being a way shower that will take you through any complication, any deceitfulness that may arise. Focus on the end result, James. What is it you wish to do to assist mankind and make a difference? It is with that you will be victorious over any circumstance and condition. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going to come right back and answer your questions on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, all across the nation, iHeart Radio, TuneIn app, Facebook. Come on, visit us on YouTube. We'd love for you to join the conversation. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Oh, there's a light that touches heart.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Having a place to go after school will make you a better student. Having an outlet to express yourself will make you a better artist. Having something to do together will make you a better family. At the Y, we're helping build better friends, listeners, writers, swimmers, scientists, and musicians, one chance at a time. Give the gift of opportunity. Support the Y at ymca.net. The Y, for a better us.
AM 1470, WNN, with more of what you need to know. Get all the latest on health with caller health questions and comments, breaking health news, the health alternative, outrage, and mystery of the week. Dr. Bob Martin Show, Sundays at 10 a.m.
America's service members and veterans are strong, forged out of bravery, sacrifice, and duty. Sometimes reaching out for help can be the most challenging and worthwhile mission of all. When you recognize something isn't right, make the call to the Veterans Crisis Line or Military Crisis Line at 1-800-273-8255 and press 1. Or chat online at veteranscrisisline.net or text 838-255.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Taking over-the-counter or prescription drugs unnecessarily is a drag, whereas feeling great like you used to is the way it ought to be. Learn how to feel, function, and perform to your full health potential. Tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show, Sunday morning at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Talk here. Talk there. Talk 1470 AM and
95.682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah's Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
A light, and we are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are connecting to all of you all across the nation at 888-565-1470. We've got some conversations going on Facebook, and want to say hi to everyone. So we've got Michelle Polk, and she's like, can I get messages from the other side? I'm new. I had messages. So we've been talking to Michelle. Michelle was asking me what her gifts are, and I was kind of chatting with her while we were on break. And then I saw my friend, Jamie, is on. So thank you, Jamie, for joining us and connecting with us and joining the show and the conversation. Miriam Fig, Sarah, just wondering if I was read earlier. I lost my internet signal. No, Miriam Fig, I did not get to your question. But Miriam Fig, put your question in the feed now, because we have so many questions, everyone, that if your question's at the top of the feed, by the time we go to pick a question, you might have gotten a little, lost in all the other questions. So repeat your question, Miriam Fig. I would love to answer a question for you. Spirit says, Jiminy Crickets, we've got to get to Miriam Fig. So, Mr. Producer, you find Miriam Fig and make sure we got a question for her. We got Terry Bond. Hi, Terry. Welcome. Very much glad to have you here. Here we go. Miriam Fig, we got a question. She wants to talk about her love life. And you know what I love about you, Miriam Fig? You got my grandmother's birthday. That's a good number, 627. Miriam Fig would love and appreciate a message regarding my love life. Miriam Fig, I see here that there's expansion for you in this area of love. I feel like we've closed out some chapters of some past relationship or hurt or pain or disconnect, and we've gone through some healing, and we're open for this stronger relationship of love. But I feel like there's someone in particular you're kind of curious about, or you want to ask me about, Miriam Fig, or someone who's on your radar or in your thoughts. So Miriam Fig, don't hold back in the question. Give me the whole question, baby. Who else is in the picture that you want me to check into, Miriam? Because I do see love, fulfillment of love. I do feel that this year is a year that we really clear out old energy and move you into the new energy of a dynamic of the power of love, the connection of one and another. So, Miriam, if there's someone you want me to check into, I Spy with my SarahSpiritual eye, you be sure to let me know what their birthday is, and we will check that out for you. Who else has a question on Facebook before we go to the phone lines? Let's see what we've got going on here. All right. Elizabeth Colson. Hi, Sarah. Any message from Spirit for me? Elizabeth Colson, great opening coming for you in the month of June. I feel as if there's a time for you to make a move in a trip or a change of environment. We need a break. We need to take a change. When I take you into this energy of June, I also made aware of you two have got to take time to care for yourself, nurture yourself, and put yourself in a better position of personal self-care. This year has been a year that you've healed some old, I think, conflict in the family. I feel like maybe there was a conflict with someone in the family, and we've come to peace with it, and we've centered ourselves. I also see a lot of nature, animal spirit guides with you, strong connection with nature. You will always be guided by your spirit guides. The masters of the energy of nature and earth are with you. Thank you so much, Elizabeth Colson. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, 888-565-1470. And I've got to go to Natasha. Natasha is in Minnesota. I wonder if it's a little chilly in Minnesota. Natasha, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Sarah?
I am doing great. What's the weather?
The weather is cold, and we're getting more snow this weekend.
Oh.
We've been snowed out, yeah. Lots of snow, negative 25, negative 35-degree weather.
Okay, well, when it gets up to like 20, would you make a snow angel for me and take a picture? I don't want to ask you to go out and freeze.
I'll let my husband do it.
All right, tell him he's got to take one for us, okay? He's just got to throw himself into the snow, flap his arms like an angel, and take a picture for SarahSpiritual. And he'll be like, who is SarahSpiritual? Is she related to us? Because this is getting crazy. So,
He
Natasha.
knows.
Oh, he knows. Well, thank you. You'll have your husband listening to the show, too?
He listens. You talked to him earlier, Michael Allen.
Oh, Michael.
We faithfully listen to you.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. Well, thank you for that. So now, you know what we need to do? Michael, we need to clone him. Okay? We need to clone Michael, and we need to have Michael and you be like the base of the fan club for SarahSpiritual and get couples together, because I think we could have so many more wonderful relationships if we could just all kind of learn to get along. Yes? Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So are you both looking to create something different in your financial picture? Is he looking to make a shift in his work or something? Because I feel like something's coming for you guys that will kind of put you on a better financial ground. Is that true?
He's been looking. He wanted to go into the oil field,
right.
And we were talking about moving to Atlanta because I have a cosmetic line called Gospel Glam Cosmetics. So we trying our best to get out of Minnesota, and it's like just today, from Sunday when you did the clearing for everybody, I have been literally floating, and this morning I get 7 video messages from my oldest daughter attacking me. It was very ugly, and my husband wound up calling her, and she tried to, bring a little sneaky division between me and my husband, but our relationship is very strong and it's very stable, our foundation. So we're just like, what do we have to do? Because it's like, as we take a step, we get pulled back.
Or the door closes in front of you. So, Natasha, let's explore something, because for some of our listeners, all across the nation, they're like, what is she talking about? Sarah did what? So on Sunday, we had our Sunday Fun Day. I'm going to just kind of catch everyone up on the back end story of this. So I was in the center, and we felt compelled as I saw the names on the Facebook page, and we had over like 1,000 messages on Sunday, right? So we were flashing with all the people, at least, right? So we had so many people in conversation, and I was noticing that everyone was feeling kind of stuck and anxious, and a lot of anxiety was there. And Spirit came and said to me, Sarah, we need to do something. So I opened up the energy, and I asked Divine Source, I take no credit, I asked Divine Source to send energy out and to touch the hearts and the energetic fields of everyone connected to our Facebook feed, our YouTube feed, our Instagram, everyone who was following the show at that minute. And all we had to do was just breathe in. And when we stop and we separate ourselves from our problems, our hurts, our pains, our conditions, our arguments and such, we can allow Divine God, Divine Creator, the energy of oneness to reconnect to us so that we are back to our original perfected state. So what we did is we restored everyone and as long as you're willing to hold the vibration and frequency, we restored you to a version of your perfected state. We're still human, so we can't quite go back to the essence of who we were, because then we'd be beamed up to heaven. So we're not ready for that. So when we're in this energy, what happens is, now we're going to fast forward to your daughter. Now you've had a shift. So you disconnected from the patterns and conditions and the limitations of the experiences. And now, as a bright light, you're shining a light on her insecurity, her jealousy, sorry, that's the word they give me, her darkness within that she's navigating through. We all have our shadow self. This is not a judgment of your daughter. And she's navigating through the aspects of her so she could be a better person. But in the process, you feeling better about yourself and sending out this floating energy, she didn't have that control on you any longer. And her spirit, her energy felt it. So she had to bring you right back down, or she tried. Right. So, and yes, thank you for sharing that, because that's so wonderful that we were able to make that connection. I know we got a lot of positive feedback on that clearing, and I think we're going to do that regularly on Sunday Fun Day. Just send out the energy and clear, because it's so powerful. Yesterday, when we taught our class of the angels, and Helena was there with me. You know, she's always good. She's a good egg. She's there, and she's manning the board. And we've got Tony in New York managing the integration of everyone calling in and joining the class, because it's a live online as well as live in the center. And we tuned into the angels. We had a fabulous angel class. When I got done and everyone left, I was like, I'm still dizzy. Like, I felt like my whole head was still halfway up in the clouds. And I'm driving home going, angels, I hope you're driving, because I was floating. So I know that feeling. And it's not often that I still feel that, because I spend half my time in the clouds anyhow. But this was a different feeling. And I feel as if those who are willing, and I say this to you listening and everyone who hears this, if you're willing and open to go back to the heart center and remember what it's like to believe and to have hope and to not get distracted by the things that are going on around you, people, conversations, crisis in governments and things, doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Just disconnect from that all a moment and remember who you are. And when we remember who we are, we get restored to this joy. And this joy can last as long as we allow it. But then all we've got to do is plug back in. And then it's almost like a high. Who wants to leave that plugged in feeling? And so it's this energy. And of course you've got a lot of feedback. And say your company name again, because I think I saw something for you on Facebook or Instagram. What's the company name?
Gospel Glam Cosmetics.
And you have some really awesome colors, right? Gospel Glam Cosmetics. I think I saw like a pinkish purple lipstick or something.
Yes, ma'am.
I was like, holy crow. Margot Renee Smith, my friend and client at the center, if you're listening, you got to call Gospel Glam Cosmetics, because you have a purple that my student and friend Margot wears often. We got to, Helena, put it in the Facebook feed. Margot Renee Smith, you've got to get Gospel Glam Cosmetics, because you've got some great colors there, yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I was oh my God. I was like, I wonder how SarahSpiritual would look with like a shade of purple on her lips. I was getting all excited.
Awesome.
So, of course, business is going to increase. And you're getting a door slamming or being pulled back, because what if it's just not time yet? Okay. It's just not time yet. But you are beginning a new cycle in a 9-year cycle. So this is the beginning of it. So we're moving forward. Okay? And as you move forward, you can set a new intention. And Michael is in a good place in his cycles as well. So this is about time and change. And when it's ready, and anyway, who moves out of Minnesota in the winter? Like I don't even know. You'd freeze going from the house to the moving truck. So we can't go anywhere till the summer anyhow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Then I have one more question. Yes. My mom was my best friend, and my mom passed in the month of my son's birthday, and my son passed in the month of my mom's birthday. And my mom was my rock. She was my everything. And it's like, since she passed,
yes, you feel alone.
Yeah. Thank God for my husband now. Thank God for my husband. But
and your mom's birthday?
Her birthday is 7/24/54.
And she passed when, honey?
She passed 4/18/12.
Did your mom lose a child? Because there's someone else standing there with her besides your son. There's someone else standing with her who's younger than her. It's either a sister or a child, because it's under her. Did she lose a sister?
She lost a sister, yes.
Okay. And the sister was younger than her, please?
Yes.
Okay. Because she's standing there and she has your son there. And your son had this kind of quirkiness to his personality, please?
Yes.
A little bit of a smart aleck, he tells me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why do I feel like he didn't always listen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like there's something, I know children don't listen. I don't mean it that way. I feel like as he was, there's something he didn't listen to. There's something he had to listen to. Does this make sense to you?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes.
Okay. They're together, honey. They are together.
Okay.
Numbers mean something, and that is good that you notice that, because people connecting to numbers will notice that when we're in the same soul family, a lot of times we will kind of come in around the same time, exit the planet around the same time. Someone will pass, someone will come in. It's a cycle. Okay. And it's part of the soul family contract. But know that your mother has your son.
Okay.
When was his?
I hear her a lot. I hear her and I see her a lot in my house. Mm-hmm. She speaks to me when I'm like in a very depressed mode. She comes. Things just start happening.
And the lights, she plays with the lights too, yes?
Oh, man.
She's got the lights off and on, like we're tripping out. And I think she closed the television on your husband, so.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Play with my iPad. She'll blink my iPad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's electric boogie woogie by your mom's standards, okay? But no, she's with you. No, she's with you, honey. And love never dies. They never die. They're always connected. And I think you heard at the Sunday Fun Day, and I love sharing this with people, and this is the song Spirit gave us. Don't you cry, don't you hide, you've got to live your life, even if you don't see me. I am walking with you and holding your hand, though you can't see me. Oh, don't you cry, I'm with you now. I'm by your side and I didn't die. Oh, I'm with you now. So don't you cry. She's with you, honey.
Thank you so much. Thank
you. You're welcome. And you know, your mom had this energy of music. She really liked her music.
She did. Yes,
okay, and like her gospel music or something?
Yes, she did.
Because you know what she said to me? She's like, Sarah, sing Hallelujah. I'm like, what? Did she love that song or something? I heard there was a secret chord that David played and he pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you?
Jesus.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. That's like your mom's favorite word right about now.
Yes, yes.
She loved that song, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. She's
my God. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Your daughter will work through, just
yes, ma'am.
Tell your daughter you love her. And even though she's not listening, sit in your room. And I say this to everyone who has conflict with someone. Sit in your room.
Mm-hmm.
Sit and be in the grace and the energy. First tell yourself you love you and that you're perfect the way you are. And then see yourself sitting in front of your daughter, the energy of her, and say, I love you, I'm here for you. And we are one and we are unconditionally connected. And I'm willing to love you exactly where you're at now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It'll be good. You'll see.
Ma'am.
All right. Well, if you don't come to Atlanta, then you can come on down to South Florida. I think we can have some gospel glamour shoots going on here.
Yes. I plan on coming there to visit you, too.
Thank you,
So you
honey.
will be seeing us. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
God bless you. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going to come right back to the phone lines. We've got calls all across the nation. And if you've been thinking you want to pick up the phone and call me at 888-565, I was about to say, call me now, because the phone line, there was a line that opened, but oops, somebody beat you to it. But that's all right. Put yourself on speed dial. I'd love to talk to you. Stay with us. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Indeed, we are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM. And where has the time gone? I can't believe it. We are winding down this show. We got to get to a lot of questions here. I've got to go to the phone lines. I've got Amanda on the line. Amanda, how are you tonight?
Good. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great, Amanda. And what's your question for us this evening?
I want to see if the angels or the universe have anything to tell me.
Okay, honey. In this time of feeling loss and sorrow, a gift comes to you that brings you happiness in the ways that you've been asking for a very long time.
Okay.
Your uncle had used to like a lot of music playing, yes?
Yes.
He's got a lot of, like I hear drums or something. Did he used to like, I don't know, I don't really see him playing congas, but He used to like listen to music with a lot of drums, with a lot of beat, with a lot of rhythm, right? Please? Yes?
Yes.
And he used to sit and play a game with you or something? You guys used to play games together, please?
Yes, when I was a little girl, we would play tea.
Yes, okay, because he shows himself sitting with you, playing here with you. Okay, he brings you that, Amanda. And he said that that's where he is, in that energy of connectivity with you.
Okay.
He said he tried to wait. He tried to wait for your mother to get there.
Did he feel us all there for him?
He did. He did.
Did I fulfill his last wishes like he asked me to? Is he content?
You did that and more, Amanda. You made sure everything was to his specifications. He was a very specific man, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as he's happy with it, I'm happy too.
He's most pleased, honey. The energy I see around him is that he's still hovering around and concerned that your mother is in a bad state right now, please?
She is.
Yes.
She's mourning.
He said, tell her not to cry, I'm fine.
Tell her not to what?
Not cry, he's fine. He's not in pain.
Okay. I'll let her know. I'll let her know. Is there anything?
He said goodbye to you in the dream? Yes, he said goodbye to you in the dream?
No, he said goodbye to me through music, actually.
Oh.
Okay. That same morning on my way to work, we had we would listen to 2 songs together, and I was playing it and playing it and playing it, and I didn't know that he had passed at that time, but I found out like maybe an hour later.
Ah, no wonder he mentioned music. But he will come to you in the dream. If he has not come to say goodbye specifically, he will come to say goodbye to you. Because you can see in your dreams, so he will show you. He will show you where he is. You will see the beauty that's around him.
Is there anything that we should look out for, like going through his stuff, or any messages regarding that? Or
he did his best to have papers in order. I see the papers.
Okay.
Did his best to be in order.
Okay.
There was one woman who tried to make a ruckus a bit towards the end there, yes?
Yes.
Okay. He says she really is of no use at this time. Okay. She just wanted to get everybody riled up. She likes drama, this relative, yes?
She sure does.
He's not amused.
She sure does.
Okay.
Okay.
No, he was front and center. It was a good show you put on for him.
Good.
Your uncle has a sense of humor. This is why I'm talking to you this way. He doesn't look at it in the gravity that we are holding in as the passing of another. So be at peace with this, Amanda. And in this morning, in this sad time, when you least expect it, the gift of everything that you've been asking for will come. I think he's going to have a hand in that. He's pretty good at picking out people, I think.
He is.
Okay.
He is.
Yeah. He didn't like the other guy anyhow. I can't say what he says on air. It's not kosher.
But I can just imagine what he says.
It'll be okay, honey.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Amanda. All right? God bless you.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
It's always interesting when we make the connection to our loved ones on the other side. It's interesting to feel how they interpret the experience as to how we view it, because we are in our sense of loss and mourning, and all we feel is the absence and the disconnect of their not being with us. But Rest assured, they are one with divine light. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Jennifer. She's been hanging on. Hang on, Jennifer. We're coming to you. Jennifer in Florida, we are with you. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. And how can we assist you?
I have been going through some health issues for a little while now, and I have swollen lymph nodes and weird pains in my neck, my stomach, and my back. And I just want to know if you have some insight on this.
I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose, but I am going to tell you that there's a presence of, and I think we've touched on this before in a reading, pathogen or something, yes? So I'm going to give you a connection of someone that I know has another tool for you that will be of assistance. Because I feel like we're incapable of eradicating this imbalance in the body. We build up and we're fine, and then all of a sudden we are right back. And the immune system is compromised. This is true, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And now you feel tired, yes? It's almost as if it's some form of, and I cannot diagnose, but it feels like, the way Spirit interprets it, is like a autoimmune disease, yes?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And you've tried everything that you can, and you really don't get consistent results?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember the young lady that we connected with someone?
Yes.
Okay. We need to connect you with that lovely lady, Kim, so that she can take a look at this. Really fascinating. I do encourage you to come on up and make this appointment. Because I feel like we need to kind of put our heads together. There is something underlying here. It is not all tied into emotions. There is something physical that needs an adjustment. And then you can sustain the vibration of health. Okay?
Okay. So you don't think I need testing or...
We've done all that already. You've done all that already.
Yes. Not for the lymph, but yes, for the bacteria and taking antibiotics and all that not fun road.
Right. Right. So let's see. You can sit and see what she has to say, so we know what assistance the doctor can give you.
Okay.
Well, there's something in the system right now that we want to be aware of.
Okay.
And the protocols that you have done, in some ways assisted, but in another way it agitated one particular aspect of what's misaligned in the body, and it caused, as Spirit is showing me, a flare-up, like an eruption inside.
Okay.
All right. So we will do our best to get this all set up for you very quickly. All right. Send me a message later and I will connect you and we will make this move quickly for you.
All right, Sarah. Any other messages from Spirit?
You've made all the right decisions in the career aspect of your life and in the love aspects of life. So now let it all mesh together so that you can have fulfilled living. I understand quality of life and good health assists one in having that connected life, but this too shall pass. We will rectify this, but you have done everything to create fulfilled living. Continue with the work that you do. Everything will come together perfectly. All right?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, honey. God bless you. Bye.
Thanks.
888-565-1470. Let's see who we've got on Facebook. Let's see what questions we have here on our Facebook page. And who do we have here? Natasha Monique Allen, major attack today. Oh, she's been in a great place since Sunday. Oh, you know what? I think we actually talked to her live on air, right? We did talk to her. So, Patricia Torres, anything on my daughter, 11/27/88. You know what? I feel as if you and your daughter are in this bit of a disconnect, Patricia. And I feel as if your daughter's kind of creating a new path for herself, just kind of making a different shift in her life right now. Patricia, I feel also that there's a remove, almost like there's a disconnect, not just in the communication, but in a personal level as well. And your daughter's kind of holding on to a bad feeling, a bad sense of energy that she's not willing to let go of. Send her some love energy, Patricia Torres. And Patricia Torres, I think it would be wonderful if you and I could do a personal session together. Visit SarahSpiritual.com for a general reading, because there's a karmic component between this relationship within you and your daughter that really needs to be explored. So thank you, Patricia Torres. I do hope we can further explore this so that we can bridge this gap of communication and create a better connection between you and your daughter. Thank you. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we welcome your phone calls at 888-565-1470. Let's see if you pick up the phone. Maybe, just maybe, a phone line is open at 888-565-1470. Oops. There it goes. Well, I look forward to talking to whomever's on the line. Thank you. We're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. If you're enjoying this, we sure hope. Yes, indeed. You ready? I hope you join me for Sunday Fun Day at 5:05 p.m. live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Come on, let's have a party online. But then we've got some interesting things coming up. What if, just what if, Ready? What if you could come to a live show? Would you like to come to a live show? If you're local in South Florida, would you like to come to the Expedito Enlightenment Center and participate in a live radio show? Would that be of interest to you? Be sure to put your name in the feed so that we know to look for you when we go live at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. We're going to be sending out an announcement. So if you want to have a live in-person reading with me, SarahSpiritual, during a live radio show, while we're also answering questions on Facebook, answering questions on YouTube, and answering questions to everyone all across the nation who's calling in, if you want to be a part of that, part of the SarahSpiritual Vibe Tribe, then let us know. Raise your hand. Let us know here in the feed that you want to be a part of a live radio show, because we are taking the show on the road. No, we are not sitting in the room anymore. I said to my producer, are you ready? He said, I'm Freddie, and I'm ready. So, Freddie's ready. We're ready. We're taking the show on the road. But our first stop is the Expedito Enlightenment Center, because we don't really have to go very far, because the energy's all there, everything's all there, and bam, we've even got equipment. So I am looking forward to seeing you at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Be sure to stop by, enjoy the energy, and be a part of the happening event at the center. Stay tuned. I want to see, hey, count me in if you're local in West Palm Beach or happen to be visiting sunny South Florida. Love to have you at a live show on Wednesday from 5 to 8. Look for the announcement in the feed. We'll be posting all the information real soon. Helena's going, yay, finally, I'm ready. So we are going to go back to the phone lines. I have to go to Mickey. Mickey, how are you in sunny South Florida? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing
great. Thank you for taking my call.
You're welcome, and thank you for holding. I know it's a busy little bee hanging on the line there, so thank you so much. How can I assist you?
Yes, ma'am. I just feel like this year has been really, really rough.
Well, can we pause you? Let's pause you for a minute. Take a breath. Because it didn't really start this year. It's just this year is when it got awkward.
Right.
You came into the year thinking, oh, it's got to be better. And it was like they squeezed you from a toothpaste tube. You're like, what the heck?
Exactly.
Right? I mean, it's like they just squeezed you. And it's like, you're like, I can't even breathe. Every aspect of life just got flipped upside down on you, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And I see a lot of anxiety around you. So I feel like you're worrying. I also feel as if last year you did your best to make some changes in your life because things were rocky. I have to actually take you through 2017. I'm going to go to the tail end of 2017. They flipped me into the October month. So from October 2017 through 18, it's almost like a frantic feeling. You were trying to make changes because you were trying to get things on track so you wouldn't be where you are this time, yes?
That's absolutely correct.
Okay. And I also made aware of a relationship issue that was part of all this. There was some disappointment in a relationship. Does that make any sense to you?
Absolutely.
Okay. And we are healing from this as well. Is this also true? Yes.
Yes. Trying to.
Yeah. Spirit's like, oh, yeah. So as I take this breath and I breathe, they want you to know that all that seems in disarray, is the word they give me, is going to realign in the next 6 to 8 weeks. That's not for the relationship, though. That's for all the other aspects that have been impacted by all the changes that you've went through. Now, are we trying to realign ourselves in work, too? Because that seems like a bumpy road.
It's been really bad, yeah.
Yes.
So it's funny that you mentioned, because October of 2017, I started my own business. And I was working full-time. Well, last year I was diagnosed with MS, and it was very progressive. And so I've been on leave, but still working my business and, not being able to go back to the main source of income and trying to work this business on top of having the relationship issue. It has just been an absolute whirlwind.
Long
and just not
and
healthy enough to fight through all of it.
But you are healthy. You are healthy. They have a title for what they feel is there, and I'm not disagreeing. but it has no power over you.
Okay.
And remember, you got set up perfectly so that you could build your business and have the flexibility. It's just wrapping your head around managing the discipline and managing the disconnect in the physical body. Yes.
Okay.
And we have to find that balance. You know, I kind of get a kick out of the universe when they say, oh, let's just see what you do with this. And this is where you have learned that you are more courageous and more incredibly centered than you ever gave yourself credit for. This is true, Mickey, yes?
Yes, absolutely.
But you also have never felt so alone in your life as well, yes?
Absolutely.
It's like the proverbial Jesus in the garden, where he said, I can bear no more. And he thought about changing the plan, and, well, the voice from heaven came from above and said, no, we got to stick to the plan, right?
Right.
So he had to surrender. He had to release the pain and the suffering that he felt he had endured. And in the moment of surrender, he realized that no matter what it appeared to be, that he would be all right. No matter what the illusion is, which is a real illusion, I understand, but it's still an energy that's trying to have you buy into all the aspects that it could be. So we hold the energy of health, and we recognize that the physical body can be restored to divine perfection, and this is manageable. It progressed because the fear got a hold of you.
Right.
And you fed into, so it's like, oh, we got the green light. And now Mickey's like, no. You know the song, Mickey, don't lose this number? Well, you know what? Well, it's Ricky, but we're going to make it Mickey. But we're going to say, you know what? We're losing the number. You know, MS don't live here anymore. Has no place in my physical body. Now, that's not a cure, and I'm not selling woo-woo on a street corner. But what I do know is that the mindset and how we envision our physical well-being and how we align ourselves with health and healing. And I have a connection for you as well with someone that I feel would be a good adjunct in the healing process, in the managing process of this.
Okay.
So when you called, did you give them your information so that I can reach out to you?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
So Mickey, we'll reach out to you, myself or this individual, and it's just something to help you in this healing process so that you can have better quality of life. Business has been a little slow and stuck and stagnant, your own personal business, yes?
Right.
But I feel growth spurt coming. And when
I keep pushing ahead, I tell you, I'm just pushing forward.
Okay, stop pushing. You're creating resistance. Repeat after me. Are you ready? In the moment of now.
In the moment of doubt.
In the moment of now.
In the moment of now.
I am in alignment with.
I'm in alignment with.
My divine destiny.
My divine destiny.
Everything flows to me with ease and grace.
Everything flows to me with ease and grace.
I am the commanding energy.
I am the commanding energy.
Drawing forth.
High
vibrational experiences.
I couldn't. What was
high vibrational experiences.
High vibrational experiences.
Drawing to me abundance.
Drawing to me abundance.
Love.
Blessings.
And divine health. I am the woman who. Is self-employed. I am the woman who. Has a successful business. I am expansive. And I am creating each day as I desire it to be. And so it is. You are the creator of this reality. You are the being that will shift the energy around you. You are the divine commanding force of God in motion. Remember that. You have the power to make the change. You want to give your business a plug, Miss Mickey? What's your business?
Oh, Dazzling Divas Empire. We're a boutique and accessory store.
Dazzling Divas Empire.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. We got Gospel Glamour, Dazzling Diva Empire, Sarah Spiritual Enterprises. Let's get on the Starship Enterprise and let's go. We might need to talk. We might need to give Dazzling Diva a little run here on the show. That's all. Just need to give him a little dazzle. Give him the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle 'em. That sounds like a plan, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, Mickey. This was going to be okay. Everything is lined up so that you can care for self and build your empire. All right?
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Oh, you're welcome. Be sure to put a link on our Facebook feed of the show so that we can go to your Facebook page. And be sure to follow me, Sarah Spiritual, on Instagram. I'll be sure to like your stuff and we can share.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Mickey. You'll hear back from us. Thank you, honey. God bless you. And good health.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, oh my goodness. They're starting to wind me down already. I can't believe it. How did this happen? Time flies when we're having a blast. Okay, I've got to go to Florida really quick. How many minutes do I got? Oh, I got a couple minutes. Sarah Ray's in Florida. Sarah Ray's, how are you? Sarah Ray's, paging Sarah Ray's 101. Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Yes.
You are on live with Sarah Spiritual, and we have seconds to go. What is your question?
Oh my God! First, I want to express my gratitude to you for the answer you gave me 2 or 3 weeks ago about my son's health.
Oh,
he was they were suspicious to have cancer, and he was found clean.
Good.
And my question is if his health is going to be okay. That's one of the main questions.
He is going to manage his health better. There is a misalignment still in the physical body, but I don't see it as detrimental. I see it as we need to make an adjustment in something he's taking or something internal just has to be adjusted. And once that is achieved, he's going to be in much better health, stronger, more focused. You know, your son's been out of sorts for a while now, yes? And this almost like put him down in the dumps, yes? The past 3 years have been challenging for your son. This makes sense, Sarah?
Yes. That's why I want to help him financially to see if I can increase my finances because I want to help him so much. Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know how to go with that, increasing my finances because I'm not good in business.
Well, don't say that. You are. I mean, you're just not ready to start a whole new career either.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Absolutely,
no,
she's like, no.
Career.
I know. So I feel like there's some investment that you will be able to make. There's some unexpected chunk of money that can come to you, and I don't say that because that's what you want to hear. That's what I see. The universe says, "Ask and it is given." So you ask the universe to provide you an opportunity and open a door that allows the flow of abundance to come to you with ease and grace. Something unexpected, causing no harm to another. So play a lotto ticket, or maybe you'll see an opportunity to grow something financially that you have, or sell something for a profit. There's so many things that can come to you, but sit and be still. Don't try to force it because you want to do for someone. Allow it to come for you, and things will be wonderful. I'm so glad I was able to be of assistance to you before in our conversation.
Absolutely. And I want to ask you one more question. I've been asked to do hypnotherapy to a person that has Alzheimer's disease or dementia.
Yes.
And I'm so eager to help her so much. And I would like your input from Spirit. If
it is something that can be of assistance. Yes. I feel as if, and I know nothing about the medical history behind this woman, but I feel as if that when she's off in that altered state, she is in a form of a hypnotic state anyhow. And if we can use that through the power of the suggestion to realign her, to have her stay more focused so she can be more active in the present moment, and you could master a protocol for that. Think of the difference you could make for patients all across the world. This is exciting.
God, I'm so eager to be able to help these people. I suffer when they see them.
Well, then
full of life and lost
ask the angels. Ask the angels to assist you, Sarah, and they will give you the perfect way to approach this, the perfect protocol. Be prepared to be a divine channel of inspiration. Write it down, and then begin to implement it, and then you will perfect it, and you too will make a difference. Thank you, Sarah. They're getting ready to wave me off, thank you.
Thank you so much, and God bless you.
And
I'll keep you posted of what happened.
Yes, please do. Thank you. I'm so glad we were able to connect.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, another day has passed here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we are so glad to have had the opportunity to connect with you all across the nation. I'm grateful for the loved ones that came through. I'm grateful for everything that we've received here tonight to be of assistance for all of us as we navigate life. Thank you, everyone on Facebook, on YouTube. Thank you, everyone on Periscope, and everyone who's following us all across the nation. We are grateful. Be sure to join us Sunday at 5:05 p.m. for Sunday Fun Day. We're going to have a blast. And then look for that announcement, because I just have a feeling, I don't know, it's just a feeling that we're coming to a place near you. But first and foremost, let's answer a few questions live on air from our Expedito Enlightenment Center. So I look forward to meeting you, yes, you, in person. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a fabulous week. And I am SarahSpiritual.
There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a
light. This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with SarahSpiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, SarahSpiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with SarahSpiritual tonight, visit Sarah at SarahSpiritual.com. You can message SarahSpiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host.
Gambling was all around me. It seemed harmless.
In my case, my gambling addiction started out as recreation.